Hey everybody, welcome back to the fourth round here with Blue-White As Foretold. We won the die roll. Let's play first. And let's take a look at our opener. Whew. Not many lands, but a lot of action. However, if we hit lands off of Serum Visions, I think this is a keep, guys. It might be risky, but 3 Serum Visions, 1 land? Yeah, that's a keep to me. We're going to get so punished for this. Alright. Start out with the Serum Visions. Alright, let's go bottom. Especially because we don't know what we're playing against yet. So I don't want to like draw verdict against ad nauseum. So basically I know that I want lands, and bottom achieves that goal more or less. Oh, don't lantern me. Oh, jeez. Oh. Now they know what we are. The jig is up. Alright, do they have any 2-drops? They have, Spell Snare. Sorry, they have Spellskite. Is it worth keeping up? I think we'll just go ahead and... See, they can mess with our scries, though, so... Let's just go ahead and... Go... Top? Because I imagine they're gonna use their Ghoul Caller's Bell. Alright. The soft lock is in. Codex Shredder is in. Alright. Alright. So we still got lands. We still have lands. Lock is in, but we have Counter Magic and we have Detention Sphere. And we also play Ancestral Vision, so... There's no reason to panic yet. Right now, though, I'm going to keep up Mana Leak or Negate. Because once Ensnaring Bridge comes down, that's when the game gets really difficult. Alright. They can go ahead and Ancient Stirrings. I'd rather counter what gets played than the Ancient Stirrings itself. Alright, Blooming Marsh. Ghost Quarter entered. Mishra's Bauble. Sure. Another Lantern. That I don't like to see. So I'm going to go ahead and Mana Leak it before Mana Leak gets too dead. Alright, there's the bridge. That's the one we have to be very, very careful about. Sure. So yeah, we'll make sure to keep up Negate here. There's an As Foretold, which I wouldn't mind drawing, right? Let's go bottom, top. Play the Seachrome Coast. Alright, they get to draw their card, they get to gain some life. Interesting, there's an Inquisition on the top of their deck. Alright, and they have an Inquisition here too. So, we'll just go ahead and negate that. Let's save some information here. And if they go land, Ensnaring Bridge. There's an Abrupt Decay, which is actually very good. But we might want to bait that Abrupt Decay out with As Foretold. Or do we want to just jam? Interesting. So that makes things a little worse for us. Just because now they can Abrupt Decay the Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, so there goes As Foretold from our deck. Unfortunately. Alright, we have a Corrupted Command on top of the deck, which is also really good. Question is, do we want to use a D-sphere right now? I don't think so. I think we'll just run out Gideon. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. So they can run out Ensnaring Bridge here. Maybe I should have transmuted Teleria West, gotten an Ancestral Vision. So there's Ensnaring Bridge. We know, actually they don't have a second green-black source. I mean, they could Ghost Core themselves, and they're drawing Blooming Marsh, obviously, but it's not bad for us. We can try to get in some damage here while we can. Go ahead and de-sphere the Ensnaring Bridge. Yes, we'll make Gideon a creature. Yeah, Verdict is horrible in this matchup. Absolutely horrendous. The thing with Inventor Sphere, what's really annoying is that they gain 1 life every turn. And surprisingly enough, over a course of a game where you're locked out, that could get you pretty hard. Oh man, fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and make Gideon a creature here. If they want to Ghost Core to themselves, that's fine with me. I'll try to deal as much damage as I can. Alright, so they don't see the Ghost Core line, which is good with us. It means we kind of have outs, but not really. So we're hoping our opponent doesn't mill our Teleria West. Alright, they milled it. Alright, they go up to 7. Now they can go ahead and Abrupt Decay the Detention Sphere very freely, which we can't counter. Yep. They do get their bridge back. Infernal Tutor. If you have no card in hand, search for life. Yep, so it's basically just Demonic Tutor right now. It'll be interesting to see what they get with it. Alright, they don't have to tell us, of course. It's just another Shredder. Okay. So the lock... Oh god, Elspeth would be so nice. Kind of nice. Not 100% nice. Yeah, so Lantern Control is a pretty rough matchup. We definitely need Stony Silence. Yeah, it's definitely a mill on our side here. Restore Balance doesn't deal with artifacts, right? It's just land, yeah. Alright, so our opponent goes up to 8. Play the land. Continue the lock. Interesting. They didn't mill. I mean, like I said, they could lock us out from casting Cryptic Command, but I still feel like Elspeth is pretty good. Especially because we can start shuffling our deck with Path to Exile to try to save some of our key pieces. Alright, so our opponent's probably not going to let us get Teleria West either. Should we want to save this Teleria West is the question? I don't think so. I do, however, think we'll end of turn, want to path one of our, one of our soldier tokens, because we don't want to drop planes. So let's get an island. Oh my gosh. Fine, we'll draw it. We'll save this other path for a real fight, basically. Keep on ticking up Gideon for whatever reason. Alright, so now they see that Path to Exile is probably a card that, when coupled with Elspeth, can be pretty dangerous. There's the other ensnaring bridge. Sure. Can't do anything about that right now. I think we just have to do our best to try to save our cryptics and detention spheres. And our ancestral visions. Well, there seem to be none of those in the deck right now. God, it's so demoralizing playing against Lantern Control. Like, it just, you want to blow your brains out, to be honest. I mean, we have half of the equation to deal with Lantern Control. It's Elspeth. She is really good here. The only issue is, of course, ensnaring bridge. Still can't attack. Kind of just wasting clock here. I still, like, the thing is we still have outs, so I'm not gonna... Jeez. Okay. Alright, they're going for the mill plan here. Jeez. They're drawing another Abrupt Decay, which I guess they can keep in hand, but they'll have to use it on the soldiers unless they want the soldiers to attack. Yeah, so could be worse. Alright. We'll play a Flooded Strand. That will let us fight more over the top of our deck. Just to give us maybe one turn to squeeze in some damage. That's what we're playing towards here. Our chances of winning are very low, though. Very low. And the clock is very important in a matchup like this. I think our opponent taking a bit of time here could result in some sort of timing out eventually. Not that that's what I'm playing out towards, but it's something to be wary when you're playing decks that go long. Similar to us, similar to Blue-White Control. You know, I was playing a game the other day against Emiria, Mono White Emiria, and I went to time in Game 3 just because there's so many decision points that if you're not completely well versed with your deck, or you just, you walk out of the room for a second, that could be the difference between timing out and not. I think most people would concede at this point, but I think I should play it out. Yep. Okay, there's Cryptic. That is one of the cards that I will fight over. Let's go ahead and get a Hollowed Fountain tapped. There we go. We lose a Flooded Strand. Oh man. There's just so much to fight over. It's really hard. It's very, very hard. Yeah, we can't do anything about Codex Shredder. Alright, they're targeting us, right? Yeah, I'll fight over that just because Snapcaster Mage is not bad at all. Yes, let's get a Plains. There goes Blessed Alliance, which we are okay with. The thing is, we need like back-to-back cards here that are bad. And that's just, I mean, that are good. To force our opponent to... Yeah, this is... A Teleria West early on could have been the difference in what we needed. However, how many Ancestral Visions are in here? I mean, they haven't... Yep. Jeez. So much junk on the top of our deck here. Oh boy. Alright, well, there's another path. 1, 2, 3, that's... Yep. We're doing our best here. We are just grinding it out. Never thought I would lose a game when I have an Elspeth on 12. But it is what it is. Okay, alright, they're going for the kill here, right? Is that what's happening? 1, 2, 3, all of our money cards. Oh my god. Like, Gideon is great here, because they have to draw an Abrupt Decay. I think we're dead, right? I'll just go ahead and let's go ahead and F6 here. And we lose. Alright, let's begin sideboarding here. Number 1, Stony Silence. Number 2, Negate. Arguably Relic is not bad here because they do use their graveyard a little bit. But in general, we don't have many ways to beat Lantern Control. Purge, not good here. Is Rune Halo any good? I don't think so. Restore Balance is going to be pretty bad in this matchup. Spell Snare is rather horrible in this matchup. Blessed Alliance is pretty bad as well. Let's go Vendilion Click, Double Stony, Negate. We can cut a few Path to Exiles. I think they do still have cards like Spellskite, so it's important to keep in a few. But let's add in that Negate. Question is, Rune Halo, what is Rune Halo? Most of their cards are each opponent, right? So, I mean, they have like things like Codex Shredder, which we could name. Is that better than like shutting them off of like Academy Ruins? That's tough. I like Relic because it can replace itself at instant speed, which can be pretty important. Otherwise, I mean, it might be. Yeah, should we just cut all the paths? I feel soft to Spellskite. Oh my god, Verdict. Whew, that would have been bad, right, guys? Spell, I guess, stops Surgical, but that's very narrow. Bring in a Rest. I don't think Rest in Peace is particularly worth it. Could just keep in Path as an instant speed way to shuffle. Yeah, that's what we'll go for. Gideon of the Trials should be pretty good here, though. Yeah, this is a keep. It's not turn 1 Ancestral keep, but I would say it's a keep enough. We have turn 1 Serum, turn 2 Counter, turn 3 Serum plus Counter, depending on what we find. So it's a decent curve. Decent curve. We have a few people, or we used to have people who had Lantern in our play group, and it was just... So I've had a lot of practice against it, but it's just, like I said before, it's just mind-numbing. Stony on top, yes. Yes. Honestly, Stony on top is better than Stony in hand against a deck with hand disruption. The only issue is, of course, I imagine they have Abrupt Decays and things of that nature. Yep. Uh-oh. They're going to look at us. Targeting themselves. Sure. Codex Shredder. You got it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Well played, OP. Well played. Well played. Should I have played around that? I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. Alright, Shredders on their own are not scary without any sort of lock in place. Yeah, there we go. So we didn't want to get baited like that, you know. Let's go ahead and cast Serum Visions. Ancestral Relic. At this point, I don't think I want Relic anymore. I'm happy to keep a negate on top. Or, well, at this point, actually, let's keep it on bottom. It's actually a good card against them. So, they're probably going to Codex me anyways. Man, that really screws with my scries, huh? Basically becomes a 1-mana draw 1. However, Ancestral is a great card. I'm going to keep up Negate for a potential either another Lantern of Insight or an Ensnaring Bridge. Even a Hand Disruption spell I'm going to want to counter. Just because Ancestral is going to be so important in this matchup. Here goes another Serum Visions. What else did they get? A Cryptic. Dang, that's a good one to get, actually. Yeah, we'll let them search for what they need here. Lantern of Insight. Yep. Like I said, I'd rather counter the Lantern. Upkeep tap without knowing anything is a little loose. They got it there though, so I'll give them that. I'm not sure how many basics they run is the question. I'll play out this Tech Edge. Alright, so at least we got our Ancestral. It's suspended. Which means in a few turns, if we survive that long, our opponent still has a lot of cards in hand. Path to Exile is definitely an annoying card to have right now, but Ghoulcaller's Bell, sure. If there's no Lantern, like I said, if there's no Lantern, I'm not super scared. They keep targeting me here. Sure. I guess they're going on the mill out plan here. Serum Visions, I mean, we'll cast it. We have our land for Elspeth, which is nice. Gideon's pretty good here. So, and I don't want it to get milled. I don't want either of these cards to get milled. If they have an Ensnaring Bridge here, though, of course, it's going to be really bad for us. There goes one of our Ancestrals, sure. There goes a Flooded Strand. Here goes a Snapcaster Mage. And so they're going hard here. Get a Hollowed Fountain tapped. Sure, let's play an island. We'll go Elspeth out. One of the better cards against Ensnaring Bridge, just because if they can't unload their hand fast enough. Oh, pithing needle. Sure. That's rough. I think I'm going to go ahead and Ghost Quarter their Inventor's Fair on the next turn. Ooh, there goes another As Foretold. We still gotta... let me close some of these graveyards so you can see what's happening here. There goes our second Snapcaster Mage. There goes Gideon. So... Still one more. Question. I think we want to try to shut them out. I know they have basic force in the deck. Have they milled any basics? No. Maybe it's not time because they need 4 to activate that. Maybe getting out a Colonnade is just better right now. The thing is, they are gaining 1. So like if they go Mox Opal land. All right. Yes. Have another Ghost Quarter, Mox Opal, Bridge. Who got milled? I got milled. There goes Ancestral. There goes Click. There goes a lot of gas, to be honest. Relic. Come on. Something good. Something okay. Negate is not bad, but I think we're gonna get milled out here, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna get milled out. Let's go ahead and go for their Inventor's Fair. Because now we can't race without Elspeth. And we'll go ahead and suspend Ancestral. Like, is there any reason to Teleria West here? I don't think so. Kind of just thins our deck. All right, there's another land. I'll go ahead and Tech Edge. I guess I can Tech Edge the Ghost Quarter just to try to set up Colonnade. Come on, out of all the cards that could have gotten milled, Path to Exile didn't. Oh, jeez. I think honestly that turn 1. Not putting the land or not stacking the Stony Silence is correct. Could have been what got us there. It looks like they had the Abrupt Decay, so it's not too punishing, I guess. You know, but yeah, there goes D-Sphere. So. All the gas is the cards they hit, and they're blind hits too, which is really frustrating. Yep. Man, we had a lot of potential draws. Unfortunately, none of them panned out here. Another Ghost Quarter. That's annoying, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 millings. We'll keep it in the. I guess I could have Teleria West. I can Teleria West for another Colonnade if I have one. It's 1 Colonnade. I feel like it's 2 Colonnade. Jeez. Yep. I mean, we're gonna do it. Just do what we can. I mean, yeah, there goes. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here, guys. Lantern matchup, definitely not one we come prepared for outside of Stony Silence, so... And there goes another Stony Silence, damn it. We can still hit a Gideon, though. And we can't lose with a Gideon. So as long as... Oh, wait, no. Ugh. Jeez. So Gideon has to be, what, the last card on the top of our deck? And our opponent can't have an Abrupt Decay? Or now it has to be the top card of our deck. And it's not. We can hit for 6 here. Our opponent goes down to 6. And then we're dead. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, the Lantern matchup is pretty rough. I guess I could have sequenced that turn 1 a bit better. Thinking about the top. But I was more worried about like the hand disruption. So anyways, thanks for watching guys. Stay tuned for the 5th and final round here. See you guys soon.